One more shot.
Compared to other European cities, Berlin, less than 800 years old, is considered a young city, yet without a doubt its fairly short history makes it unique. Berlin is a city of social and architectural experimentation, starting with Prussia's famous master builders and continuing to the modern era and the architects who worked here after the wall came down. The construction of the Berlin Wall began early in the morning of Sunday, August 13, 1961. It was a desperate and effective move by the German Democratic Republic to stop East Berliners escaping from the Soviet-controlled East German state into the west of the city, which was then occupied by the Americans, British and French. Though the west side of the Berlin Wall was once a popular meeting point for graffiti sprayers, nowadays many famous graffiti artists have left their mark on the east side of the longest preserved section of the wall. 118 artists from 21 countries have painted pictures on a 1,316-metre-long section of the Berlin Wall, which is now a listed landmark. Checkpoint Charlie is one of the most symbolic memorials of the divided city. It was the best-known border crossing of Cold War days. It's today an iconic marker of territorial boundary and political division. Until the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989, it signified the border between West and East, capitalism and communism, freedom and confinement. The spot remains a must-see site in Berlin, with huge historical and emotional resonance. Berlin's Holocaust Memorial, located in Mitte on a stretch of the former death strip where the wall once stood near the Brandenburg Gate, is Berlin's stunning monument to the Holocaust, dedicated to the Jewish victims of the Nazi genocide of World War II. The internationally renowned New York architect Peter Eisenman designed a field of stele, 2,711 concrete blocks of different heights, structured in a grid system and covering nearly 19,000 square meters of gently sloping ground. Impressive in its awesome grey soberness rather than somberness, the monument is open day and night, and it's possible to walk through the concrete slabs at one's own pace. Even though the destruction of war and many years as a divided city meant that Berlin had the unique opportunity after the wall came down to completely redesign entire neighborhoods and building ensembles in city central districts, architecturally exciting projects have also been implemented at different locations as solitary urban jewels. The best way to explore Berlin's unique atmosphere is from the inside, whether on foot or by bike. Visitors watched a skyline of construction cranes rise over the metropolis and marveled at the awesome commitment to knitting together a city divided for 50 years. Berlin audaciously tried to reconcile its tragic past with a new vision of the urban future. The city placed the realization of this grand ambition in the hands of architects, an opportunity unequaled since the great rebuilding projects after World War II. Important museums and public buildings were erected or rebuilt,